Hello everyone, it is Flashback here. We are back with some more Dirt Track Racing 2. This time around, we are going to be playing on Golden Isle Speedway. Last time we ran on Fonda with some late models. This time around, we're going to do Golden Isle Speedway, about 75 track witness. We're only going to do 40 laps this time because I don't feel like, let's do 50. What's the difference? We're going to run modifieds this time around. We're going to actually move this. It's a 4/10. We're going to do like a 5/4/5. Why not? That should be a good selection there. And let's get into it, shall we? Hopefully everything does work out. I am testing a new audio setup. This is technically my second time recording this episode. So unfortunately, I've already wasted about 15 minutes trying to figure everything out. I just want to make sure I am still recording. Yep. For some reason, I can't seem to get the game to quite the right audio level, but this time around, I think we're gonna hope everything's working. Now, so far, in my recording session I already tried, this track felt very good, especially for modifieds. I did not run a tune last time. This is just off the cuff to see how everything works out, and it seems to feel a little bit better. Now, obviously, the question is going to be the speed, whether or not it actually is faster or not. Ooh, that was a decent lap time. I think my record in the last one was a 13.42. That was a 13.52, so that's not too bad. I think if I get used to the line I gotta run with this car, I think I can beat it. That's gonna be too out wide there. Too loose. I'm gonna keep it a little tighter than that. I don't think it's faster. Oof. And the funny part is, last time around I was actually battling for the lead most of the time. It was actually a really good race, which kind of makes me regret all of this, but the lap traffic did hold me up for a long time in the last one, so maybe that'll let the guys make up some ground here. Or who knows, maybe I'll just be battling with lap traffic the entire race. Could go either way, and I'm not sure I really have a preference. Hey! Out of the way, sir. Get out the way. Had to really take it down low there in an attempt to not hit that green car back there. Getting some decent corners here at least, and I suppose that's all that really matters. Before we get too far into this, if you do want to see some more Dirt Track Racing 2 or any other game, make sure to hit that like down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if there is something very specific you would like to see. Maybe it's something I could look into. Hopefully it's something I could look into, I should say. Oh boy, that's a little crooked. Let's pull that back out. So I've hit a 13.52 and a 13.56 as my fastest times this race. I think I may have gone a little too aggressive with the tune. I'm trying to, attempting to do a little more throttle management this time around. So last time I didn't go, no, obviously I didn't go as aggressive. I did very little in terms of tuning. I think I went from the 4.9 to like a 5.1. Definitely did not go this aggressive, but I think I went too far. If you stay on the throttle through the turns here, it wants to kick out loose. Whereas before, if you stayed on the gas, it just kind of went through the entire corner almost perfectly. So I'm having to manage my turns a lot more aggressively here, which I think is slowing me down a little bit. Ooh, see, it just straightened out there. It was good, and then just straightened out. Oh, I just barely clipped that wall. Gonna take a couple of laps here to really focus down. I'm gonna stop talking and focus on getting some decent times here. Alright, so I tried to focus down and I ended up running some of my slower times of the race, which is oddly dissatisfying. Excuse me, pardon me. Means that I actually have gotten pretty good at talking while playing video games. It didn't work. And luckily I managed to only graze him. I didn't just slam right into him. You, sir, are in the way. I'm going to go ahead and pass you now. Goodbye. Well, it really wants to straighten up harder than I remember. You have to really keep it sideways or it straightens up. And that makes it very difficult to control on the exits here. That was a decent lap. That felt fast. Maybe I can get that turn again. Nah, it's gonna be too much. Too much there. Let's let her straighten out here. Still not too bad, but it was a little bit slower. And now I'm in lap traffic, so I'm not going to be able to pull very fast times again. I'm going to go and pass this traffic, though. And try to stay off the wall. There we go. I'm going to let it slide out sideways, and then we'll pull out on the bottom of the corner there. There goes Dirt Track Racing 2 with one of its well-known audio bugs. The sound should come back in just a moment. That guy just went off the track like it was... What? I guess whatever works. Oh, these modded cars are hilarious sometimes. Let me phrase that the audio should, at some point in time, come back. It's definitely still glitched out. Oh boy, that is too loose. Let kick back together there. Bonk, bonk. Woo. Had to just sneak by him. I saw him trying to come back down the track there. That feels like... Oh, it did feel like a pretty good lap for a minute there. And then I went too wide on the exit of turn 4 there.
No passing allowed, but they're ready to get
Yeah,
back into
someone
the race.
wrecked. So we're a little over halfway through this race. We're pulling it pretty straightforward here. Should be about a 15-minute episode if everything works out properly, which I think is kind of what I'm going to start aiming for with these. With the Wreckfest videos, I may look for more of a 30-minute episode, just kind of depending on what I'm doing. Definitely more so on the multiplayer side of things. I'm going to look into 30-minute videos once I start getting into the multiplayer things again, but in terms of like single player, I'm going to try and focus more so around the 10 to 15-minute episodes, I think. At least until I've got a little bit of a following again, because I know I did lose a lot of my following by not, not uploading for about 2 years. The occasional upload here and there. Which sucks, but I did it to myself at the end of the day. Very much so did it to myself. Excuse me, sir. I'm just gonna go ahead and boop you out of the way. You're very much so in the way. I think that could have been one of my faster laps if he hadn't been in the way. That felt like a decent lap there. And 13.59, not too shabby at all. It's all because of the way I exited that second turn, though. Turn 2, I guess. That guy's gonna go high, I'm gonna go low. One of the keys to running through lap traffic is trying to figure out what lines people are running before you go for the pass. And trying to pick the best time possible to make the pass, otherwise you're gonna get caught up in their wheels. And then it's just no fun for anyone. That's gonna be a wall if I keep going that way. Woo! Let's just go ahead and let the car calm down here. There's my engine damaged. It's okay though, we've got time before the second place car comes back, if they come back. Ooh, they were only 10 seconds behind. That was less than a lap. They might actually be very close to me now. I thought I was a lot farther ahead than that. Oh yeah, the guy right behind me is second place. Just barely held on to first place after that wreck. So let's go ahead and get some time made up there, shall we? See if we can run some good times after that. I think with this lap traffic I'm going to be able to make up some time though. It's going to hold him up too. 13.52 again, that was pretty good. I think if there wouldn't have been any lap traffic in the way, I probably could have run much faster there. That was a clean exit out of that turn. That was nice. Very, very nice. Just 5 laps left after this one. Ooh! That felt a lot faster than that. That's going to be a bad turn. Let's make a stop there. I don't want to get too sideways and lose it. I've made up 5 seconds on this guy. I don't want to lose all of it, preferably. About 2 seconds I lost there. Yeah. Let's see if I can make that up again. I don't want this guy too close to me. I want to actually be able to win. In case I do make another mistake, which is very likely the way I'm running today. Ooh, that was my fastest lap of the race, though. It's nice to see. Keeping those RPMs up. It's definitely getting me some faster times, that's for sure. The more you can keep the RPMs up, the more you can keep your momentum. The faster your times will be until someone like that decides to cut down in front of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for ruining my engine even more. The payout of this race better be good, or else it's not going to be worth the damage I've done to this car. Did I just lose? Did I just lose? Did I just lose? No. No! No, I just... What? What? And with that, we're going to go ahead and call this episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Until then, as always, take it easy. Stick around next time for some late models in Golden Isle, because that's a fun track.